Welcome back to another Guardian Tales video. I haven't filmed in a while, mainly because my phone has been getting really throttled, and there's probably a bunch of videos before this one that just didn't get uploaded due to, they got uploaded, they just didn't get posted. I've been struggling, real life's been hard, but we are here, and we're going to do a little bit of something. But anyways, yeah, so the phone, I'm assuming it's getting throttled super hard. My speech is getting throttled right now. Just because it's a Pixel 3 XL, it's from 2018, which, yes, I know, it's not the newest thing out there, but if you look at the hardware and the specs and the stats, and like, honestly, man, it's not that far behind other stuff going on. Plus, I've been playing this game for a considerable amount of time, you know, and performance is getting worse. You also notice that Coco's not using an Earth staff here. We're just doing some practice and just goofing around. It is what it is, man. They're throttling my phone. I've had it for 5 years. Probably nothing I can do about it other than just shut up, get scammed, and buy a new phone that I don't necessarily want. Now, since I am going to be buying a phone, I'm going to try to get something good. I should get this boss in the middle, which I failed to do there. So hopefully he'll walk back towards the middle, because he's going to teleport during my chain and mess everything up. So if he's in the middle, I haven't messed that up. How did I mess that up? Am I not listening? Oh, maybe he's doing weird stuff because he's below 50%. At 0.5, I did a chain, and then at 0.5, I did a chain. Weapon skill on airborne, do the chain, try to keep it in the middle. At 1, I did a chain that's a little bit shorter than I'm used to, but this guy likes to teleport around and screw everything up. He did miss some of my original weapon skill, that's why he wasn't 80% the first time, and yeah, I should have moved better, but anyways. I was hoping he was going to walk to the middle, he did not, so he might teleport out of this. That did hit, but that's a teleport. You just keep him in the middle during the chains, everything's pretty good. Bing, bada boom. This is pretty consistent to the damage I've been doing on this guy. One of my ships is not fully leveled up, but it's on, you know, Coco, so it doesn't really matter that much anyways. Also, Coco is using the water staff instead of an earth staff like we talked about, so pretty consistent for me. I'm going to keep rambling, and I'll film like another hit or two. Actually, you know what? Instead of making just one video just on Earth and one video on the next boss and that's next boss, I'm just going to run through all the bosses. That's what we'll do today in this one. But anyways, like I said, I was rambling about getting a new phone. So let's do that. Let's go dark. I put my Nari on this team because I feel like it's a more total damage gain than putting her on the light team. But that's probably a mistake. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put my weaker invader ship on Nari. Is it the right thing to do? I don't know. We'll see. But based on how much damage I think everybody's going to deal. There we go. So this is the best team here. I think Veronica on the last team was actually a better use of heroes and stuff, but my light team using Veronica, I don't know. It's all a bit of a mix. But anyways, yeah, so the phone. Getting a new phone. Don't want to get a new phone, gonna get a new phone. I use my phone so much that it's a little bit easier for me to justify doing it. I've been choosing for a bunch of stuff right now. Right, I'm just gonna get out of that, and then I'm going to, as quick as I can, use my weapon skill. You see me hopping, that's that blue bar above my head. I am in fact hopping. I'm gonna try to interrupt that. I failed. Let's try that again. Maybe with my talking, I slowed up my weapon skill. I should be able to interrupt his charge. If I don't interrupt his charge, it's not the end of the world, but since this is a practice, I'll just reset it real quick. I have had that happen one time this raid where I didn't interrupt the charge. I don't know, maybe if the behavior is a little bit different since he's below 50% health. I usually fight these bosses at full health, but I don't think it was. I think maybe I was a touch slow on my first weapon skill. I try to kind of stay a little bit diagonal so that I can move. There we go. I was quicker on that one. And I got my hops. Just gonna get my back. And then here, I'm gonna try again. There we go. Nari quick to get the crit. Long on Agma to enjoy the airborne. Quick with airbow. Quick with quad. And then back on airborne with quad's weapon skill. And that's pretty much it. I'm gonna get into the diagonal space. We do stun, but it's a 2-weapon skill stun with quad as the boss, so don't worry about it. I'm going to stay on the... I messed that up, it's okay. Try to stay on the diagonal. Don't aim that at your team, the guy just did that pretty bad. So we've lost a little bit of team damage there. It's okay. Here, quick on Nari. Long Not too bad. Let's see what the damage is. I wasn't looking at that. That's pretty much how that should go, except for the diagonal hits. I've got it up to like 28, 29 million, I think, here. I think we had a big loss just getting knocked back that once, so don't do that. Stay on the diagonal, and then don't aim the diagonal at your team, which was a pretty rookie mistake there. And then again, looking at Nari, she's doing the least damage. She's there for the crit buff on the chain and for the debuff on her ranged attacks. I could run that again, but I think that's good enough. Just don't send that diagonal attack into your team, and then you'll be fine. I think I lost like 1 million or 2 just from that. So don't do that. And then here, this is high enough above that I don't have to put on the ships. And I've been running Vero on the light team. This is not the best comp. You should have Nari in here. You could say maybe I put Vero on my Earth team instead of Coco, put Nari here, and then I don't know what I would do with my Dark team. So this is what we are running. But there's a lot going on here. I want to keep MK far away so she gets her 5-star attack damage buff. I want to keep her hopping because she is one of these chamber fighters. I want her to keep getting hit like I just got there so that I can get the damage buff, but I want to stay close to my team so I can get the Veronica buff. So with all that going on, there's a lot here. And the sad part is, you're like, it's not like you're doing a ton of damage. You know, if I was like doing godly amounts of damage, Veronica, Eleanor, MK, then it would make some sense. Gav would be able to skill. I think the big problem is this team doesn't have airborne. And here, it's kind of hard to stay at a distant range. Make everything work out. That might have been too early. Oop, just got it. Okay. Just hitting all the buttons. Try to get a hop in there. Best I've done with this is 18 million. And with this comp, I think that's the best that I've ever done. And we're pretty close here. 17.5. Pretty much how it goes. If you guys see any obvious errors, feel free to make fun of me and call me out. But that's pretty much what I've been doing. You know, trying to do all those things. Have been doing them successfully. Maybe not. Again, you're trying to stay at ranged for the MK 5-star buff, which I guess I can show some of these. Her damage increases by 25% if there's no enemies within 3 tiles. So just try to stay at 3 tiles. Did I do that the entire time I fought that boss? Probably not, but I tried to. And then with Gab, actually with Veronica, she has this buff, Blessing of the Chosen One, increase allies crit multiplier by 100%, so you want to be close enough to get the buff. They did increase the buff range a while ago. And then with Gab, her 5-star is she heals the lowest hit point party member, and she gives them a 30% attack buff. That's why I keep getting hit by the boss, because I want that attack buff to go to the leader of the team, because she's doing all the damage. And then over here, what's your thing? She just gives like buffs or something. Let's see. With the heavenly performance, blah blah blah, she gives buffs. That's why I hit her pretty early in the chain. And then at the bottom, for each light party member, increase attack of all party members. So it would be nice to have another light member on this team instead of having Veronica, but the devs said they're scared of adding another good light ranged member because they think it's going to make Colosseum really messed up and have light team dominate. A lot of people use light team as like a defensive team for Colo. How we doing on time? Where it didn't work. I really haven't been playing fire because my fire team's kind of garbage. I know a lot of folks, since this boss is 86 and the new level cap for MLB is 89, people are using Elvira. There's like strategies and distance and range and stuff. I don't know how to play Elvira to get the benefit of that, so I haven't. Plus, my guild has pretty good fire team. And every time a new fire boss comes through, I always ask, do I need to MLB my Elvira? And it seems like okay, but this is what I would be doing if I were to get this boss, which I am. You get a little damage buff if you do your fireballs. We try to do our fireballs before we do weapon skills, when it's possible. I'm going to try to make this stuff not get aimed at my team. But I don't want my team to have to run to keep this boss. Is it worth me delaying? The weapon skill 1 second to get the fireball buff on there? Maybe? I don't know. And then this is annoying. Let me try that. Yeah, it's good. probably what I would do. 18. Can we get 19? 19. Can we get 20? So there you go. That's what I would do if I was playing them. Did I put on the appropriate... Yeah. They would have had ships on, and then it's above 80 mil. So there you go. So that's what I would be doing if I did this. But let's be honest, this is practice mode, so you can shave off like 2 million. Because in the actual run it would be less. And then again, I'd have to use Nari on this team instead of on my dark team. And thus is the life of someone who only plays ranged. My melee team was dark melee. I just never thought they would make dark melee fall off of the meta and do like 10 million less than dark ranged, which came out of nowhere. Who thought they'd make Ogma into a ranged character when they could have just made him a better tank? But anyways, you get the idea. So there you go. That's how much damage I'm doing. You can math that out. We're doing around 20 to 26 mil on Garam. We're doing 26, 27, 28 mil on Duncan. We're doing up to 18 mil on Knight, and then I'm not hitting the worm. But if I was hitting the worm, 18, 19, something like that. Having fun with it, enjoying it. Let's see if there's anything else to show or talk about before we wrap this video up. But anyways, very hard to get through a thought, because every time I'm playing, I'm either in raid, so it takes all my brain cells to focus on that, or I'm in PvP and focusing on that. But yeah, so probably gonna get some new try-hard gamer phone. I hate LEDs and stuff. I don't need my phone to look like a rocket ship. I don't need my phone to look like, you know, it's a night light or anything like that. You see me saving coffee up in the top corner because we've got some stuff coming up. You want to save coffee, you want to save your world exploration stuff, you want to save anything that you can save for the updates coming. And I guess I can show world. I finally completed world. It's here. We got the whole 100%. You see in the bottom corner. I did all the things. It was very good. Every level was very long, not in a bad way, but they really put a lot into this, and considering the fact that they got hit with a storm and they got flooded out in Korea and stuff. And shout out to all my homies in the east coast of the United States getting hit with storms and stuff yesterday. It ain't our first rodeo, won't be our last one. But for this Korean devs to be able to crank out a new world like this, very impressive. It was very fun, had some cool challenges and things and whatnot. Very good. And then the last thing, been having fun with the team deathmatch. I was very sad that they were switching it to three matches, or excuse me, switching it from 10 to 5 matches. But to be honest, I'm having so much memory leak in this mode that it's just beating me down to the point where I'm like, fine, 5 matches is fine. Because usually I can play 5 matches, then I need to like reset my phone, and then I can play 5 more matches. It's crazy. It's messing up the filming. It's the main reason why I stopped filming. Just drive me crazy, and just and then on top of that, when you're not lagging, you get some garbage teammates. Like originally I was having great teammates, everything was fine, good enough, and then it's been garbage. Just people running the wrong heroes when they have better heroes, or somebody just stands still with cam and just holds down basic attack because they're obviously botting. I think the solution to this, and the solution to how people feel about Arena, is just adding a sweep mode. A lot of people don't want to play Arena. I don't want to play Arena. I'm doing it for the rewards. In any other game, I like PvP. I like the 3v3 here. I like it a ton. But Arena it just feels like rock, paper, scissors, man. It doesn't. I don't know. And then the whole having to gear up every time, having to gear up like 10 heroes, 20 heroes to have the swaps that I need to be competitive in Masters Arena, and then how much time it takes to pick the heroes and do all, like, all right, guys, come on, we got to find the convenience. So for those of us that are not interested in Arena and Masters Arena, give us sweeps. I really, really do enjoy Team Deathmatch, but for those that do not enjoy it and just want the rewards, give them sweeps, because I damn sure don't want those people in my game screwing it up. You know who you are. That's my rant. And the last thing, I think they have ninja nerfed Chrome, man. I don't know, tinfoil hat time, but I feel like the range of her basic attack is shorter. I feel like her weapon skill misses more. Maybe that's a lag thing, I don't know. And I feel like her damage is less. I used to be able to go toe-to-toe with folks and just blast them down, and at least trade even or win on the trade, because I got a very high attack setup here. And I don't know, man. I'm still doing well with Chrome. I had a 6 million damage match pretty recently, which I'm still happy about. And I'm on a good team, I'll do over 4 million. On an average team, I'll do over 3 million. But I don't know. It feels like they ninja nerfed her. She was so good. Anyways, that is my long rant. That's the updates. I'm still been playing, just haven't been getting videos out there, but I'll get this one up. And as always, appreciate you for watching. Maybe next time I'm filming, I'll be on some new try-hard phone with 16 gigs of RAM and blah, 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 and all this other stuff. I don't know. I'm going to compare specs today, and then I'm probably going to go out and buy the thing tomorrow. We'll see. It's probably going to be the Asus ROG Pro or whatever. I don't want a display on the back. I don't care about that. I don't want LEDs flashing off the thing. Just give me good hardware in the phone. That's all I want. And a competitive camera with other phones. If it's going to be a top tier price, give me top tier camera. That's all it is. As always, appreciate you for watching. See you in the next video.